The champagne glass slipped from my hand and shattered against the marble floor, just as the band began playing her entrance song. The sharp crack cut through the laughter and polite applause, drawing a few startled glances my way. But all I could see, beyond the sea of sequin dresses and curated smiles, was my sister Amelia gliding toward the altar in her $10,000 gown, the same one Mom's inheritance was supposed to pay for. I'd spent months trying to swallow my anger, to keep peace after Mom's funeral. I told myself grief made people selfish, that Amelia's obsession with a perfect wedding was her way of coping. But that illusion shattered the night before, when I found the documents, Mom's handwritten will, altered, dated 2 weeks after she died. And Amelia's signature at the bottom. 3 months earlier, we'd sat in the lawyer's office, the air thick with the scent of old paper and disinfectant. Mom's voice echoed in my head. Whatever happens, take care of each other. I remember the way Amelia leaned back in her chair, eyes red but posture stiff, like she'd been preparing for this moment. When the lawyer read Mom's wishes, everything split evenly. Amelia's lips tightened. Evenly, she repeated. That doesn't make sense, not after everything I did for her. I wanted to argue, to remind her that I'd moved home to care for Mom when she was sick, that Amelia had only flown in once, snapping selfies at the hospital. But I stayed quiet. I always stayed quiet with Amelia. Then came the wedding announcement. Destination venue, private chef, floral installations, a string quartet. When I asked how she'd afford it, she laughed. Mom would want me to have my dream day, she said. You're fine with a smaller share, right? You don't even like fancy things. I remember staring at her across the table, her nails immaculate, her engagement ring flashing. I wanted to scream. But grief makes you soft in strange ways. You start believing that keeping peace honors the dead. The night before the wedding, I arrived early at her hotel suite to drop off a family photo I'd framed. A quiet token of Mom's memory. Amelia was gone, but her fiancé Ryan was there. He looked startled to see me. She's out, he said quickly, shoving something into a drawer. His tone was sharp, defensive. Just dropping this off, I murmured, setting the frame on the vanity. But then I noticed the drawer slightly open, a corner of a folded document peeking out. Something inside me twisted. After he left, curiosity, or maybe survival, got the better of me. I pulled the paper free. It wasn't just a wedding invoice. It was a notarized document, dated after Mom's passing, an addendum to her will. Except the handwriting was off. And the signature? It wasn't Mom's elegant cursive. It was shaky, uneven, like someone trying too hard to imitate it. Attached were bank transfers, all marked family support, Amelia Green. Over $75,000 had already moved. My chest constricted. I could barely breathe. For a long time I just stood there, the city lights flickering beyond the glass balcony doors. My hand trembled around the papers. When Amelia finally came back, humming and tipsy from her rehearsal dinner, I confronted her. Did you forge Mom's will? Her smile froze. What are you talking about? I found the documents. The transfers. She blinked, then laughed lightly, but her voice shook. You're being dramatic. Mom told me before she passed that she wanted me to have extra help for the wedding. She couldn't even sign her name by then, I said. A long silence. The only sound was the buzz of the minibar fridge. Finally she crossed her arms. You don't understand. You already had her for months. I didn't get that time. This wedding, it's my way of honoring her. Don't ruin it. Ruin it. That's what she cared about. Her image. Her fairy tale. So I said nothing more. I left her standing there, beautiful and heartless, the ghost of our mother hanging between us. At the reception, under a chandelier that threw light like shards of ice, I watched her laugh and toast and pose for photos. Everyone saw a radiant bride. I saw a liar in white silk. Ryan's parents approached, beaming. You must be so proud of your sister, his mother said. My lips curved into something that wasn't quite a smile. Oh, I am. Especially after all the sacrifices she made. The DJ called for speeches. Amelia waved me up. Come on, sis, she said brightly. Say something sweet. The room went still as I took the mic. My pulse thundered in my ears. I wasn't sure what to say. I began, forcing a laugh. Amelia always knows how to surprise me. Even after Mom passed, she found ways to. Keep things interesting. Amelia's smile faltered. I found out something last night, I continued. About Mom's will. About how love and money can twist into something unrecognizable. Gasps rippled through the room. Ryan's face drained of color. Amelia shook her head, mouthing stop. But I didn't. I told them about the forged document, the bank transfers, the handwriting analysis I'd already sent to the lawyer that morning. Every word felt like fire leaving my throat, burning years of silence away. When I finished, the crowd was motionless. Amelia's bouquet slipped from her fingers. Ryan stood abruptly, his jaw tight. You lied to me? He hissed, voice cracking through the microphone still on the table. She tried to speak, but no words came. I walked out as the murmurs began, some sympathetic, some scandalized. The evening air hit my face like freedom. Outside, the city hummed indifferently, neon and alive. I felt empty but not broken. For years, I tried to protect Amelia, to fix what she destroyed. But as I watched her perfect wedding crumble behind me, I realized, some truths aren't meant to stay buried. They demand to be spoken, no matter the cost.